store-wide. Hurry in, your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm. Offer valid with qualifying purchase. Restrictions apply. Valid at participating locations only. For offer details, visit mattressfirm.com/sale.
Guys, we all know it that hair loss can rob you of your personal identity, your confidence, and age you. What if I told you there was a simple, affordable, one-day treatment out there? John Curley for Advanced Hair. You want the best results with the highest rated doctors and the latest technology and a state-of-the-art facility? It starts right here in Bellevue at Advanced Hair. Check out advancedhair.com. And for a free consultation, call 425-449-8185. That's 425-449-8185 or advancedhair.com.
Did everyone agree with you? Let's find out. Choose your news on the Candy, Mike, and Todd Show.
Everyone probably agreed with you because, of course, given a set of variables, you always make a wise decision. So we're on Facebook Live right now. It's, Candy's not here. It's Mike, Todd, that's me, that's Mike. So we each gave you a taste of our stories. You've been texting your votes, Candy, Mike, or Todd, or in this case, just the two of us, to the Online Trading Academy text line at 98973. I'm sure you've said creative things, but Andrew won't tell me about them. Oh, there is. No, you didn't. Andrew, you didn't tell me a single texter's comment.
We had no creative texters today. It was very disappointing. They all burned themselves out, apparently, on our driving failure tests.
All right. So today, the winner of Choose Your News is Mike Lewis for the win.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was very baseball.
Yes, that's what I was trying to do.
So this story is so interesting. I'll tell you, go to Scientific American's website. You'll find it. It's worth a read because I'm not going to be able to get through all of it here. The study started kind of modestly, and this is a study essentially on human nature and human honesty. And it started just as a small test by a couple researchers at the University of Michigan. They asked a student to pose as a tourist and drop wallets at civic institutions. Each wallet had some money in it. Each wallet had some ID. Each one looked like a plausible lost wallet. And they found that when they put more money in these wallets, there was a higher rate of return. In other words, the people would actually look for the owner of the wallet if it was a couple $100 in, as opposed to if there was just $10 in. But the thing that struck that, so they thought, well, let's expand this. So they went to dropped 17,000 wallets in 355 cities. They used clear plastic wallets that revealed the contents. Each contained a key, a grocery list written in a local language, 3 business cards using a name common in the country, and either no money, in some cases, or the local equivalent of $13. And those wallets were turned in by a study. They were turned in at a decent rate. The more they ramped up the money, the more the wallets were likely to be returned. The lowest rate of return was in China. The highest rate of return was in Switzerland. 78% of the wallets made it back to their owners, to the owner, the fake owner in Switzerland, 30-some-odd%. But the interesting thing... In China.
Yeah.
But of the 40 countries they did this test in 38 of them, it absolutely showed that people, when there's a lot of money in the wallet, they are much more likely to return that wallet because I think they feel like that's maybe a rent-changing moment or a mortgage-changing moment or some big amount of money that you have a big expense, and I think that works on the heartstrings a little more. A tiny amount of money, the wallets were much less likely to return to their owners. The study, and they did it, like I said before, 40 countries, 17,000 wallets, and other scientists are saying this is one of the most interesting studies because most of the time these studies on human honesty and human nature happen in a lab, and they do some sort of test with people in a room. This was just put out to the world, and they tracked these things. They allowed people to respond as they would have responded. Clearly, some wallets were just kept, and people kept the money and kept whatever was in it or tossed whatever was in it.
First time I was in Washington, D.C., I went jogging really quickly past the White House, stayed in the hotel room, got a late checkout, went back to the hotel room, and realized I'd lost my wallet. And, I remember I took a cab back because I misunderstood how long the run would be. I was going to be late for my flight. So I took a cab back. Cab was gone. Mike, I'm panicked. I had to call the airline. Can I get on the flight without ID? Can I possibly get home? Can I settle the bill? And as I was going to the airplane or the airport early to try to get in, who shows up sweating and breathing hard and screaming, "Big man, sir!" The guy had like, I don't want to say a strange accent, but an
Morton
accent.
Downey Jr.
No, no, it's the driver. "Big man, sir!" And he had waited out there that whole time for my walk because he didn't have his phone number. It was so cool.
So here's another thing about this study. Differences in rates of return in various countries correlated to other proxies of honesty, such as measures of public corruption and tax evasion. So in places where that was more common, you were less likely to get your wallet back, and more likely in places that had strict rules of behavior. It's absolutely worth a read. It's in Scientific American. The headline is "Missing Wallets with More Cash More Likely to Be Returned." Absolutely worth a read.
Hey, let's do this. Let's tweet it out. Andrew, put it on our social channels. That way people can go there and still give Scientific American the traffic, but we'll get the credit.
I'm just going to leave a copy of the story in my wallet on the sidewalk outside.
Good call. We come back in the Candy, Mike, and Todd show. Another case, another set of frustrations, a bomb-building burglar sentence, but the victims say, look, he's going to be back. It's more recidivism. We'll talk about that after you get a traffic report from Tracy Taylor, brought to you by Chevrolet of Puyallup.
New wreck on northbound A5 near Yakima.